You heard him. Move it!
Ouch. Hey, you okay? It looks like we can't get back up from here. We'll have to
Okay, so I guess, yeah, like, there's some kind of apocalyptic scenario going on, and these guys are collecting blood drops, which presumably are food, because they're vampires, I'm guessing.
Right.
Which means that we need to go out and get them, and he's holding this random lady hostage, and I don't know why we're supposed to care what happens to her.
Oh, God.
I'll give him this. The pit that you definitely can't climb out of actually looks like a pit that you couldn't climb out of. It's not that common with video games.
That's true.
I love when JRPG games try to name their characters American names, and it just
Oliver
doesn't
Collins.
quite... Yeah.
Guys,
there's nothing wrong with that name,
called Start Tutorial.
No, do not click that button.
No,
Just
Josh.
keep going.
I will never come back. I swear to God, I will be gone forever.
Dead lost. I've never seen one before.
So I
Wait, you didn't
it's
level
funny
up?
You say that.
It's just
Go back and
can
level
I?
up.
Do I have the stuff to level up?
Sometimes
How do you know?
years for the transformation to start. So
Oliver,
nothing's
shut up for a
happening.
second.
You do not have enough haze. We don't have enough haze. Did you see?
Haze
do they
available
spell
0,
haze?
needed to level
Oh.
up 825.
What the fuck?
I mean,
What are these?
I guess it won't open.
I assume Haze is XP.
Well, that's a very Dark Souls door.
Yeah, but like, what a weird
It's
weird
funny
word for that.
You bring that up, Chris, because I'm sort of in that position now, because where I'm at with the Deniable Assets rulebook is I need to come up with names for like 300 NPCs.
Hit us with one.
And,
Will that come
okay, let me bring it up.
Oliver.
Okay, well, I made it
Hayes.
easy on myself.
But it's Hayes.
I made it somewhat easy for myself. I don't always do this.
Oh my
In this
god!
game, like, only surnames matter. Like, you'll never find out what someone's first name is.
Please don't fall.
Just Hayes then.
Just
Like
Hayes. I'll add Hayes. Fuck it. Why not?
Excellent. See, we're down one already.
Oh,
300.
okay, that wasn't a.
Oh,
Ah!
All right.
Okay.
That could've
Valentino,
gone better.
Walde,
Nice.
Michelena, Van Ice, Meatball.
Meatball's good. That's the name of my husband's teddy bear.
Oh, that's nice. Broussard, Batar, Saeed. And now we go into the mercenaries and stuff, where like their names don't have to make sense.
Patches.
That might even be in there. Officer Shitfucker.
Good one.
I mean, I don't. Could they put patches in this game? Would that not? Would there not be like a lawsuit lining up for like,
I
hey,
want
you
my name
can't
to be
steal our
Patches.
character?
Who's Patches? The fuck is
I wanna-
Patches?
There's a recurring character in the Souls series called Patches,
Really?
who is a scummy merchant most of the time who like kicks you down holes and stuff.
Yeah. That sounds like me.
If I was that guy, I would like set people up and then betray them and kill them, and as they die, I'd just be like, "You just got patched out."
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh man, there are some like
Boo.
straight up fucking Dark Souls stats here. Stat scaling: B in strength, E in dexterity. That's like right out of Dark Souls.
they just give you like letter grades. That's interesting.
That's how Dark Souls does it.
I didn't know that, but I think that's kind of neat.
Remember when you could be a blood mage in Dragon Age? Remember how cool that was? Nobody said shit.
I mean, didn't the Templars
Yeah,
say
that-
shit? Didn't like
They're
wasn't
like-
that the whole
No,
thing?
no, they do not care that you are a blood mage
Yeah,
in
they
Dragon
don't
Age.
care.
It's only like
don't
other
care.
people, which is
Oh, they-
really ridiculous.
They don't say shit.
What's that doing
Now you've got me thinking about the way that Dragon Age Origins did its DLC.
Oh god.
Which was, so, like, it came out, like, kind of when DLC was not yet really a thing that had been figured out and established, so, like, or not DLC, in-game achievements and stuff, although the DLC was also bad. So you'd have these, like, subclasses, you know, like Blood Mage and so on, and you'd have to do things to unlock them. But once you unlocked them, they were permanently unlocked for every character of every playthrough you ever did.
Like a Smash Bros.
You
character?
could just... No, it's like... Well, kind of. Like, you would do this particular requirement to get it, and then, like, if you were on a character, like, say you started a second playthrough, you could just be that class immediately when you had the,
Oh my god.
when you reached the level requirement for it. So you could do these things that, like, required super bad, like, evil story stuff where you would just, like, be killing off main characters because of what you did, and then you could just go back to the save before it and have it unlocked.
Oh my god. I love that shit.
It was...
I hope they never stop doing shit like that. I guess they have. But I like stuff like that.
Didn't they announce something Dragon Age related recently?
Yeah, kinda. They're all of the Dragon Age people are working on it.
Third time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So they were working on one like ages ago, and then Anthem was like, we need help. And they're like, okay. So they scrapped the whole project. And now that Anthem is a piece of shit, dog shit, they're gonna go and work on a new Dragon Age. The first one was called like Joplin, and this one is called Morrison. Morrison. Like like the Rockers. Like named after rockers.
Oh god, you know what? That sounds like it's one guy that's responsible for doing that and making that choice.
Yeah.
That just
Stupid.
sounds so
I
obnoxious.
hate it. It's dog shit. But they're all working on it from home, and they like do updates sometimes. They're like, we're working on new kinds of dialogue. Solus is gonna be in it, and have you read To Winter Nights yet? No, I haven't, but I'm gonna.
Nights?
Oh yeah, dude. There's this short story compilation called To Winter Nights, and it's all of these like Dragon Age stories that take place in Tevinter and like how fucked up Tevinter is. And apparently, if you read all of it, then you're like, oh, I know what the next Dragon Age is gonna be about.
Great job, Josh. Great job.
Hey, you didn't kill me. I should probably use one of these recovery things. So are those like Estus flasks? Do I get those back when I rest?
No one here has played this game.
Are you going to play it long enough?
Who are you asking that?
I don't know. I like to ask
yes.
questions.
I would say
What is this?
the
It's probably-
spirits.
This
you get
cave looks like a
unlimited
Krogan butthole.
Oh,
How do you know
How
what
many
a Krogan
Krogan
butthole looks
buttholes
like?
have you seen?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
okay.
are you okay? Did you get hurt?
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh
it's
my
more of a
god,
cloaca.
he's got red eyes.
Like everybody else does.
Oh no, Oliver,
A
my
slap.
bud.
Those fucking pants.
Oh, it turns out we're
Could've
badass.
gone better.
That's the interesting thing to find out in a cutscene.
Catch up with you in a bit.
Okay, that is his
Don't
gas
worry
that's
about me.
farting there.
I'll be all right.
What's the name of that guy who dies in Mass Effect 1 immediately? What's that guy's name?
Jenkins.
Finding some
Jenkins.
Jenkins. All right. That girl is waiting
Oliver
for you.
Jenkins, that's me. I love how
What was
our
up with
pigtails
that?
are just jamming.
Don't worry about
Do
it.
you think it'd be disconcerting to talk to someone and their pigtails are just kind of like sassily wiggling?
Nah.
You know, people are concerned about the fact that I have a beard and can't form a perfect seal with my mask. She's got a full-on gas mask on, and those pigtails are running right through it.
The CDC recommends not having anything clipping through your mask.
Okay, there was a tutorial there for doing that stuff, and I messed up.
I think
Can I?
it's cool.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Are you
now,
trying to parry?
Now this is a Souls-like.
It
Oh
is,
my God!
though
We
the-
just
What the hell just happened?
violated that man.
Oh my god! I feel so
You
bad
died.
for the anteater person thing.
Wow.
Whatever just took
Oh my
place,
god.
it seems to be over now.
Oh man. Okay. The backstab in this game seems pretty easy to pull off. No.
Is there a parry system?
There might be. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull off a parry like I would do in Dark Souls against this man.
Josh, how
So
many
that
Souls-like
maybe
games
this-
would you say that you played that aren't like Dark Souls, Sekiro, or Bloodborne?
The Surge?
This is probably the first. Oh yeah, that was a parry right there.
You didn't play the Surge? You didn't play that other one that was popular for a while?
No, I haven't played the Surge. I haven't played Neo or Nio or however that's pronounced.
Viewers, go into the comments and suggest other games that Josh has played which you would like to argue are Souls-like. Stardew Valley.
Come on. No, that's. Well, I got it once, and that's what's really important.
Josh played Salt and Sanctuary.
Okay, but like I don't think like a 2D game counts unless. I mean, that was kind of Souls-like, but.
Remember that year when we called
Oh,
everything
run.
like the Dark Souls of Harvest Moon or whatever the.
Oh yeah,
Remember that shit?
I do. I feel like at this point Dark Souls is just enough of a fixture that people could stop doing that.
I haven't heard anyone do it in a long time, except for like ironically, to make other people mad.
I am in enough game criticism circles that it happens pretty regularly, still.
That's
Woof.
I would assume that it would taper off like in that demographic.
Do you make fun of them for it? I feel like I'd have to call them out. Like, don't do that anymore. That's not cool.
Oh no, I don't call anybody out. It's a scary.
We have an
scary industry.
inventory capacity?
What is
Most
this
of the time,
club you're
it's
part
just
of?
well-meaning old people that are very busy making those comments.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Oh god.
Some of
Oh,
the people
this-
who write all the
this is
books
no
on
good.
games are like making references to games that are like 20 years old at this point.
I
The
mean,
first time
that's something
when
else.
So when I was in college, I wrote a research paper on My Immortal, and in the process, I had to do a lot of research into online communities, and I cracked open a book that had to do with gaming, and the first sentence I see is, this is a screenshot from Grand Theft Auto, a popular first-person shooter.
Yeah,
Is that
that's-
yes
that
for
sounds
Yule?
Probably.
Sounds like a yes for Yule caption.
Are you like a game book connoisseur this whole time?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I am. I
What's
did
going on with
a
that bar down there? What?
whole friggin' degree on it.
Yeah, Alex is
Whoa!
like
Did a whole
objectively the
comps on
most
it.
that person
Whoa!
among us.
Damn.
My PhD, like, comps was on game studies.
Holy shit.
Unfortunately, none of that knowledge helps me at all in any way. In anything.
You are like
Except
us,
in this-
the English majors.
I know, I am an English major, I am.
No, turn around.
I was in the like humanities honors program like thing, and I don't think I understood a single thing that happened the entire like 2 year like
I mean, I
course.
still.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was in a computer science program, and then I got
Boo.
like halfway
Get
through
outta
that
here.
and was like, oh
Boo.
god, I do not want to do this for the
Yeah.
rest of my life.
STEM scum.
Did I,
And then I quit college and never went back.
I tell you guys about like the English 101 class I took in I think junior year.
No.
So like as part of my degree, one of the classes I had to take was like this
Wait.
theory of criticism class, and I legitimately don't think I understood a single concept the entire year. And like there was 2 grades in the whole year.
this?
One was the midterm, and I got like a C- on it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'll just study really hard for the final. And then I took the final, and I didn't get my grade back for months. And so I messaged the professor like, hey, is there a problem? And after like 2 weeks, he messages me back saying, yes, there's a difficulty with the grading.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna stab you in
So I messaged him again like, what is the difficulty? And he said, you seem to have plagiarized your essay.
I'm glad to work with you.
And I said, okay. It was an in-class essay, so that's interesting. But all right. And so I finally get an appointment with him, and I walk in, and the first thing he says is, no, it wasn't plagiarism. I was just surprised because it was so well written. I'm like, oh, thank you. He's like, it's so well written, it like you clearly didn't understand the subject matter at all. And he like hands it to me. And it says like it's like D-.
Oh, galaxy brain shit
And
right there.
Yeah, he sits me down and he's like, so why did you do so badly in my class? And I don't know, I think at this point I was just like emotionally exhausted, so I'm just like, basically this whole subject seemed completely irrelevant and nugatory to me. I didn't think that it has anything to do with anything, and I hated every second of it. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna upgrade your grade to a C.
Wow.
And then I
That's
like
a Wild
later
West shit.
The real
Later
dark...
I heard
Wait, what?
I was talking to
alive.
people about like classes they hated. They're like, "Yeah, I'm in this English 101 class." I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, the first day he talked about this student who was in his class last year who like didn't understand any of the material and wrote a really bad essay.
Oh my god. Do you remember
I feel
any
like
of
we're
it? I'm
seeing-
so curious.
It was
Go
like,
ahead, Gibbs.
Okay, now we're dead.
yeah. Go ahead first.
I was going to say, I think now we're seeing why the backstab is so much easier in this game. This is throwing a lot more at you than Dark Souls does. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
It was all about like, it was about how various like philosophers from like the classical era and then like the early Enlightenment era defined concepts like good.
That's not
Oh,
fucking
God.
criticism. That's
No,
philosophy.
it wasn't criticism. It was
Okay.
philosophy in an English class.
Oh,
understand it.
yeah. Did you go to
Yeah.
Okay, but
did you go to a Catholic college? Did you go to
It was
Catholic
not a
college?
Catholic. It was most certainly not a
Weird.
Catholic college.
Oh
Weird.
god. What?
I will also say that like it wasn't as interesting as I'm making it sound.
I'm slightly interested, I have to say. Well, the thing is I did go to a Catholic college, and we would have classes like that, because they're like, we want to teach you about Saint Aquarius, or whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Aquinas.
Thomas Aquinas?
And I'm like, sure!
The Age of Aquarius.
This guy seems to know his stuff.
I would love to give you an idea of what it was like, but none of the material stuck in my brain. Obviously.
The plight of
Jerry
English
Aquarius spoke of the city on the hill. We've had to
I
endure
will
much,
say-
you and me.
I will say also that like
Pick up something we can use?
I will say also that I did not walk out of that class feeling like I bombed that essay. So I'm very
Of course you
confused.
didn't.
I was obviously very confused.
I think we can go up here.
All right, well, we've been going for an hour and a half on the stream, which is not quite an hour and a half for the full episode, because we got the stream started earlier, but I'd say we're kind of approaching the end of this here.
Yeah, we should just call it pretty soon.
I think we didn't give it a fair shot because none of us understood
Oh,
what the heck
no.
was going on. But
Oh no, we
Oh
we
yeah,
were unfair
not
in
a
this
great
game.
way to do a tutorial like that.
I would like to take a moment to personally apologize to any Code Vein fans in the audience. I could easily see how this is a good game, and we're just like kind of being grumpy about it.
But like, do the tutorial differently. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the
I have a short
tutorial
attention
sucks.
span. I'm a baby. Please make it easier for me.
Look at these Hallmark Christmas ornaments.
They're blood beads.
Turns out that's what the game is about. We're harvesting like Christmas ornaments for somebody's like Yuletide
Blood egg.
celebration.
One blood egg,
I-
please.
I see those and I just picture Rick insisting Morty put them up his butt. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's kind of exactly what it looks like, actually. All right, well, we found the butt plugs, so we are I think, pretty much done with Code Vein. All right, thanks everybody for watching.